We had tables lined up in here, and all the things that go in the boxes were down around the perimeter. So they made up the boxes here, and then they just passed them around these tables. And everybody put just one or two items in them. One Saturday, a group came from Oak Grove Baptist Church up in Mount Carmel, and in 2 hours they did 420 boxes. So that's an assembly line.
Yeah.
That is neat. And then the next Thursday, a group from Tennessee College of Applied Technology in Sigornsville is Kathy Combs' business class. She comes down once a year, and they did, I think, about 700 that day. But they do a bunch. So that made up the 1,100, I think, that we're going to do here. There will be a turkey.
Okay. A frozen turkey?
Uh-huh.
Or a canned turkey?
There'll be canned goods
Okay.
in each of the boxes with a fruit item, beans, sweet potatoes, peas, a cake mix
Yeah.
with icing, stuffing mix to go with the turkey.
Right.
And there will be a instant potatoes. Sometimes we get bags of potatoes, but this year we're just getting the instant. A chocolate item, which is a little bit of a treat, popcorn, some Jell-O, and oatmeal.
Oh, okay.
So that they can make I think this is for a topping for the cake mix. I believe we give them a choice of a frozen turkey or canned ham. A lot of folks at Christmas time like hams better. You know, at Thanksgiving you want turkeys, but for Christmas we try to give them a choice, and we'll get about an even number of both. So the last folks, we might run out of one or the other, and they don't have the choice, but at least initially they're going to have a choice of turkeys or hams.
Where do you get your turkeys and hams from?
From a local retailer, one of the local grocery stores. We just buy those wholesale, and those depend on the donations locally.
Right.
Some of this, a couple of the items might be from Second Harvest Food Banks, but locally. But the other items we buy locally. So we've gone to the grocery store and
Bought a lot of stuff.
yeah, it really doesn't look like that much, but it's designed to be. It's not designed to feed the family for the week like our normal
Right.
our normal food program. Is just designed to have that family a good meal for the Christmas, so that everybody gets to enjoy Christmas. There have been some years that we've got some extra items that we could put in, but this year some of those items weren't available. So this is probably the slimmest box that we've given in a while, and yet it will be, you know, it still helps. One of the things that we want to say is through the help of the Kingsport Times News, you know, every child is going to be helped. Every family is going to get a food box. Nobody's going to be left out. We've been able to go back already and contact the folks that were on all the waiting lists. And so everybody that has put in an application early or late this year evidently is going, according to what they've told me, is going to be helped. And that's partly through your help, is because when the article came out from the other week in the paper, there was donations that came in, you know, just from that.
What's the cost of the overall program this year?
I don't have the final figures. I know that if we get some toys ahead of time. Normally, if you put a $50 limit on 1,000 children, that's a $50,000 expense. But a lot of churches take those names, so it comes back to us, and our average has been about $20,000 because some of the names somebody takes and they buy for it's still part of the program. And then the food boxes that we do, that's between a $16,000 and $20,000 expense when you put all of that together. So that's
altogether you're closing in on $40,000 for Christmas.
At least that.
Okay, and did you make it this year?
We made it. If we were to put something out, though, you know, we had a truck just blow its motor.
You made it this year, but you had a setback, didn't you, with the engine? So
with the engine of the truck.
It's the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away proverb.
That's kind of it. It's estimated to be $11,000. It's an Isuzu NPR truck.
A preacher, I think it was, said that you always pray hardest when you're in need.
Yes.
So if you stay in need, you're always going to be praying the hardest.
And I've got my better pants on today because the others have holes in the knees.
Okay.